In the Shy reporting here, I was waiting on the 14 bus on Jeffrey there in 79th, and I saw the service, the public servants arrive to pick up a senior, and it looked as though she was in a daze coming out of her home. You can tell that she emerges from her home for church services, and that's all. And I posted on it, and then upon completion of posting, I was on the bus and heard someone on the bus explaining systematic recidivism of her family with a story that I can so much relate to. So I introduced myself and how I help resolve those issues. And the control that God has with each millisecond. Because overhearing her discussion that she was coming to visit the concentration camp, I requested permission to accompany her, and upon being granted permission, I discovered that in accompanying her was also someone who raised me, a gentleman who raised me. And that's just the majesty of it, the full circle. You all will be able to see that meeting when he first jumped in, and I recognized who it was. So now I'm here at Stateville on Sunday, and this justice reform initiative is paramount. I've qualified for this physical qualification that's gonna further qualify me. It's not as if I'm already qualified. I'm gonna even further justify my qualifications for self-sustainability with this endeavor that I'm about to deploy and embark on in the name of scientific research. And while I'm there, justice reform is still a paramount issue. Justice reform is a paramount issue that I will continue to tackle and strategize towards with proving results. With results that are proven. That I have case examples that are proven in helping people avoid jail, be inspired towards motivations and goals. And we're going to continue to expand these initiatives to impact other people's lives and keep them out of this situation of jail. Well, I was trying to get the pacifists to look this way, but it's better to just get them. They just chilling, ain't doing nothing. They were just, saluting the people. They at the jail. These the pacifists of the jail industrial. These the pacifists of the jail industrial complex. The preachers. They don't have any interest in you all's deliverance and freedom. They just want to pacify you and chill and parking lot pimp. Okay. And now he's leaving when I get to criticizing him. He's a little upset. They even told him what I said. I was trying to get him to look back here, but they must have just translated exactly what I'm saying in real time with the Denzel technology that was exposed. Get out of here, pacifists. You're not interested in delivering these people from the jail. You're just here to pacify them on Sunday. You're spending time with them, I guess. I shouldn't be that judgmental. But you don't look prepared to free them. I saw you guys. You're out of shape. You're not prepared to free them. The Israel of God, you guys are not prepared. You're here flossing vans. You're here with your rims on your van. You're not going to solve anything. You're not going to do it. So let's not be a false pretenser in the shy.
Be out. You said they should.
You should have been home a long time ago. For one, my mother and my sister, God rest their soul, they both are dead.
Yes,
they didn't know the law.
Yes, ma'am.
And family have secrets. Family secrets. You don't tell what's going on in my house, this and that and the other.
Yes, ma'am.
But when it comes to something like this, the whole family's supposed to
Exactly.
come together. And see, I didn't know. Every time I went to go visit my sister and my mom, they would say, "Oh, Bubba in jail," and I just waved it off. He'll be home.
Yes, ma'am.
3 years in a row, I'm asking, "Where's Bubba?"
Yes, ma'am.
And they finally tell me he got life. Life for what? What he got life for? They say he killed, set a fire. No, they said he set a fire, but see, he got proof. My children, he was in the project when this fire started. He was on his way home. He was high. He saw the girl's house, and he knew, he knew who the girl was. So he tried to break the window with a garbage can. They got his blood from him breaking the window from the garbage can. That's the only blood that they got.
And where did they get the blood from?
When he broke the window, he picked up a garbage can because he's short. He stood up on another garbage can, broke the window. When he broke the window, smoke came out. It got in his face. So he said, when he's trying to get himself, wiping his ass, getting himself together, he see his girl on the floor. He said him and her used to kick it. And it was an old lady and an old man. I think they did now. They saw when Bubba ran to the house and broke the window. They said that he did not start the fight. The fight had already been started when he got there. The old lady and the old man, they wouldn't have them to come to let them come to the court. My nephew said, "TT, had I listened to you that day, because I had went over there that following weekend." And I'm like, "Bob, everybody got, a child that they close to."
Yes, ma'am.
And he was one of my babies. And I come over there one day and I'm like, "What the hell? What's wrong with you?" And he's just smiling and, eating chips. And I know what that was. He was smoking weed. So I said, "Bubba, if I ever come over to my mama's house and catch you like this again," I said, grown as I am, my mama ain't never seen me this high. And I would never come around her this high. I said, "I'll throw your ass off this porch." We was on the back porch and I was talking to him. And he said, "Okay, TT." I said, "When I come back this evening, your ass better be in this bed." Me being a mother, I pulls off. My man said, "Look up." I looked up. Bubba was on the balcony. Now when I walked out the door, he was in the bed. And he said, "TT, I laid down, got my butt in that bed that day. I want to be here today."
Yes, ma'am.
He said, "When you pulled off," he said, "something told me to look over the balcony." And when he looked over the balcony, he didn't know he was looking me dead in my face because I was looking at him at the balcony. So I turned the corner. My man said, "Go around the corner." I said, "No, he gonna catch butt in there and get buffalo out on."
Because especially if she ain't no telling how many enemies she had, or your enemies ain't even got to be somebody who you did something wrong to. It could just be.
Why they got him, because they say her and him had gotten to an argument the day before. So that's why they was looking at him.
Now was the only thing though that they making it bad when they saying that. If the fire was, did he break the window on the day before, or was it this?
No. He broke the window because when he said, "TT, I was coming down the alley." He said, "I was high, I ain't gonna lie." He said, and I looked up and I saw that was my girl. Now she's 23, he's 16. He said, "I looked up and saw that was my girl, although, me and her had words the day before, he said,
he's trying to go save her.
Yes. And when he went in there, he said, "TT, I picked her up. I grabbed." He said he didn't know that she had been stabbed and shot.
Yeah.
I picked her up up under her arms. You know, I think her face might have been on his chest.
Yeah.
He said, I dragged her out.
That's a prime example where DNA don't tell the story.
He said, when I drug her out the house, he said, I left. He said, cause I heard, the ambulance.
Yeah, that's the story. That's the place where the DNA don't tell the story, man. That's the place we got to get on that one.
So he said, well, that's what he doing now. He didn't got them. But this lawyer you talking about, well, he done use up all his results. He done been the court and all.
Nah, but see, this the thing. Why? Because that shows the DNA don't tell the story.
They knew, and he told.
It's more size to every story my song I made.
He said, yeah, we had sex. They found, semen in her.
Uh-huh.
But they had sex the day before.
Uh-huh. And they could tell the age on it. And they didn't say that? See? See?
Hey, he was a minor. She technically supposed to be.
No, they can say how long the sperm had been in her. They can determine that. And they didn't disclose that. That's appeal.
He told them. He said, yeah, if y'all found it in DNA, he said, yeah, I screwed up. Me and her used to kick it.
Yeah.
You might find some DNA, some of my DNA, but the DNA that they was looking for was some blood.
Exactly.
Blood that they got from him was from when he broke the window with the garbage can, because he's got the scar on his hand showing. But my thing is, my mother and my sister didn't know. He was a teenager. They shouldn't have left them. Even if they didn't know, they should have had some adult up there with them.
Now they gave him life and he was a juvenile? Oh no, hell no, that ain't going down.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes.
All those circumstances and he's juvenile, no.
They beat him and made him sign that paper. So when my mom and my sister go back up there the next day, they told him, well, he already confessed, so y'all might as well go back home.
And see, that's the situation too. The parents, when they, you gotta have the parents on board to say that
Lord,
the family. You gotta have the whole family on board against that. Like you said.
And like I told
it's just like they say with this Sandra Bland. Now I ain't saying your mama didn't got paid nothing, but look at the thing with Sandra Bland. She in jail the whole weekend, calling them people, her people to come get her out. What, $200 or something, if that? Okay, and they known she didn't have problems. They known she didn't have the so-called suicidal situations. Why y'all didn't bond her out?
Right.
I'll get my uncle.
Yeah, it's like they saying they trying to get all our black brothers.
That's what they want.
Because they are mean and they're not gonna stand for this BS that's going on. They trying to kill all our strong black brothers, sons and fathers.
All right. That's what they doing.
Yes.
All right. So we are. I ain't got to do no preaching. You already know.
Yeah.
So how you know? Man, I know you. This is John. This Trinella's John. He raised me. Get out of here. You don't remember me?
Your face familiar.
How can you not know me, John?
He said you Trinella's John.
Your face is familiar. Your face is.
How can you? You raised me, John. On 14 in Sacramento. Ken Drew, you was close. You was close.
Your brother's name is.
He just was murdered on the 7th because he didn't listen to me.
What?
Yes, sir.
Come around there, they go.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow.
Yes, sir.
It's a small world.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's crazy, Auntie, I met him on the bus when I was talking to Mama about the kid.
Oh wow.
How Timothy doing?
Oh, he's doing great, man.
Yes, sir.
He's doing great.
Yes, sir.
You know, I found him on Facebook this week. He did not remember who I was.
Yeah, man. So you already know I'm preaching to the choir here, and John got in the car. This is definitely the choir. God is in control of every millisecond. I was gonna tell you when you was on the phone, I was gonna say, God, I was gonna start out the conversation with God's in control of every millisecond, but you might have looked at me crazy.
And when I got up today, I said today is gonna be a gorgeous day. I don't care what's going on. We ain't gonna let nothing.
Blessed be.
I'm happy I woke up on time and saw that you said we'll call you on Facebook. I really want to go see him. I made sure my Marquita had the veil. I gave her the number to call me just in case she needs to.
See, this type of stuff make me not even want to take this job I just got offered. I gotta stay here, you know. But I'm coming back. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still be here. I'm keeping in touch with y'all, and I'm gonna be able to still do what we need to be doing. I'm going with the job that I'm taking. It's gonna allow me to have more funds towards what we're discussing. Yes, I'm an electrician, so I'm gonna be able to do some electrical work without the discrimination and the hatred. Like you said, they have a system. They have it computerized and programmed to know where to draw black men at. Okay, so when you come at the job, they trying to get rid of you there, so that you can go do something to get put in this jail where we about to go to. Okay, they got it programmed, computerized. I can tell you how they got it programmed, computerized. Okay, I'm in the car with the people who I can get cut right to the chase. I ain't gotta go over. I ain't gotta come all the way around and then warm you up to what they doing. Okay, this is what they doing. This is what they doing. So I got this job. I got to go all the way to the South Pole. Okay, so I can get a job and avoid the way they got it computerized to discourage you from working. Like I'm on the job one day, one white dude was saying straight out, we got to divide and conquer. And these soft token Negroes who don't care about nobody or think they can just go isolate themselves, okay, they don't have no interest in this type of work. But we're gonna force them into having an interest, and that's where it's gonna be. They ain't gonna have no other choice but to go along. Because once we start making progress, they gonna start feeling a little pressure. They gonna start being told to act like they love their people more. Okay. That's how much our power is. The white people tell them, man, you're going to have to show your people some more love, or, you know, so they can try to manipulate their plan again. You see? They're going to have to send them back to us. They're going to have to send them back to us. And once they do that, we're going to have their ass in check, John.
Hello.
I'm trying to tell you so we can get Romeo out of jail. He's been there all too long, too. Oh, he needs that, yes sir. Yes sir. I'm glad. I ain't been in touch with him for a while. Oh yes, I'm gonna get you out of my. Yeah, I've been in touch with Romeo. I think it was 05 last I've been in touch. That's when I started catching a little trouble myself. But I'm transitioning from. But that wasn't nothing conviction. It was just they really started seeing and understanding that I'm not separating myself from this cause. And they really started pressuring down with the system, trying to, discourage me. But it ain't gonna happen. I ain't got no criminal record, and I'm still dedicated to these people, and that's what's gonna be the deal. Now, not that you are criminal if you got a criminal. There ain't no such thing as a criminal record, because it's criminals who calling you criminals. She didn't tell you, because she knows she's guilty. She knows that's supposed to be the first thing she tell you, ain't it? See?
They just told me JoJo just died about 2 months ago.
I think somebody said Nina and them told me. I saw Nina Logan and them. She told me that. Yep. Yep. Nina told me that. Yeah. Who cut the hair, Wendell? Yeah. They still stay on Pine? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go see them. Let me get your number, John. Hold on. Let me get this set up. 773
621.
I can call your number, ma'am, and I'm ready.
Okay, it's 312-377.
Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. I'll call in now, and I'm gonna lock you in. I'm Kendra again, and we're gonna lock it in.
I think it's been about a good 3 months, if not 4, since I seen your brother.
Oh, but you didn't seen him recently.
Yeah.
You probably said you seen him before I didn't seen him then. I ain't seen him in more time. Last I talked to him was on my mother's birthday, April 7th. And I was telling him about a situation I had with a gentleman who, what they do as well is when I collaborate with brothers, they'll find a way, these brothers, man, to compromise them. And brothers, you know, will get that apple, a toy, instead of the bigger picture, you know. And we was having some conflict because of that. We just made up, actually, on his birthday, September 11th. I told him about my brother, and there's some potential for us to make up. Got to be patient with our brothers for them to come along. But basically, me and him have had a fall. Now, I was talking to my brother about it, and I was telling him about how, you know, me and the other brother, the contractor, we had got to I hate to tell you, I'm not unprofessional, but we got into a physical fight. And so, you know, I'm telling my brother about it, and I'm telling about how this guy is being influenced, and I'm telling about how I was about to get around to tell him how you being influenced how they sending you these same type of demons to discourage you from doing what's right with this mission, what you need to be doing with your little brother. Okay? As I'm about to get it, he knew I'm about to get it. They know when they about to get preached to. You see? When as soon as I just told you I just got to a fight with, exactly. Quick, put me on hold, 30 minutes. I just told you I got into a fight with a man. Okay? 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 Okay, John? Look, this dude just got into a fight with this man. He got money. I need to be hearing the situation. I whooped him. You need to be hearing what's going on. I stopped it. I could have whooped him worse, and I stopped it. That might make him be even more brave. You see what I'm saying? Because I could have whooped him more, and I stopped. So his pride really like, okay, I'm really going to eat soft. You know what I'm saying? That'll pump a coward up. He ain't going to respect that. So you supposed to be listening to that, big brother. I'm telling you about it. I'm your kid brother. Oh, no. Tell him, oh, now you ain't finna, he ain't got to put me right on. After he even heard that, now I'm about to tell you how he was influenced. Then he put me on hold immediately. See, that's some snitch shit as far as I'm concerned. See, and you don't know how you being controlled. Because they know how powerful I am with understanding that. And with that, they'll set you up in the trap. You going trying to rob a computer store, it's $15,000. So these Mexicans, they probably got some work. You don't know what they got. You don't know who they pushing that work for. That work pay for that congressman to get his seat. Okay? And you going to rob his front store that they didn't put you on to? You don't know that part though. Your little brother was trying to tell you about it in April on your mama's birthday.
You wouldn't listen.
Exactly. Yes, sir, on September 7th, 7:30 p.m. What? September the 7th, 7:30 p.m. They commenced the robbery at 7. They said they commenced it at 7. I advise he could have just been there just showing up with him on the trip. The niggas who he's with probably could have just shot him up leaving and got paid and said that story. They got away. Ain't got caught. Motherfucker, I call his baby mama talking about, I guess she called herself, trying to make me feel guilty, saying the nigga who did it with gave her $1,000. $1,000 ain't gonna bring my brother back. Gave her $1,000. But she telling it to me to make me feel as though I'm supposed to feel bad because I ain't gave her no money towards it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling about all the stuff that that I have available for her, for my nephews, so they can learn some stuff and have it up. You know what I'm saying? So a resource of education that that they daddy didn't have. She don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay, you want? Are you going to be able to compete with this $1,000 his Rappy gave me? That's her mindset, and he trained her to have that mindset. See, when you try to keep me away from the nephews and all this stuff because you know what I'm gonna be preaching on you. What you think she gonna? You got a partner with that shit? You gonna have a partner in undermining your kids? I'm telling you, I look, man, fuck that. Dion, them take them up out of school. Now he dead. The baby mama telling me, Dion and them, they ran away from school. I'm telling you, we need to take them out so we can train them ourselves. Oh no, you can't just take them out of school. Well, they dropped out themselves, nigga. Shit, it'd been better with me and you teaching them than having them drop out themselves, and ain't nobody teaching them.
My son and my daughter homeschool all of their kids.
Yes, ma'am. Doing the best.
Granddaughter, she's going to college.
Doing the best. So
grade 8 student, not because of mama and dad, it's because mama and daddy pushed.
Yeah, and the school ain't gonna have your interest. They not structured. They ain't gonna train you to compete against them.
You take your kids out of school.
That's what you gotta do. That's what I'm telling him. Oh, I can't do it. You just don't want to do it.
You take your kids out of school.
You just don't want.
They got the books and the tools.
All that, everything.
Computers, everything. My daughter got all of that stuff for her kids.
You have more resources in your own house easily than sending them to the school, because all that money, they sending all that money just so they can line their pockets. They make sure the principal don't give a fuck about the kids and only interested in flossing. And then that's what she gonna do. She gonna floss it. Then they gonna send all the rest of that money contracted off to people who ain't working in our community, who ain't gonna live amongst us.
Right.
Okay. And so, we're gonna have to do that's gonna be some serious calling out work. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, that's what happened with Keon, man. He's supposed to know the big picture, man, and no reason. You gotta understand how much I told him, man. I make this much an hour with these temp jobs. I told them, they don't come check out me on these jobs. I said, we can go when they tell me the job, I'll go to the job, you come, I'll show you what to do, and then you get the money. Okay? That's way less risk than what you doing. The most they can do if they catch us is kick you out the job site. Told him that, man. I told him that months before he did this shit. He spent all that time after I told him that. And he reflected on it. I told him, I said, man, I remember I followed up. Look, dude, you want to do that? What's up with it? When you want to do it? We got to be talking every day about this. You got to be coming over here getting trained and on the electrical stuff. So that when you're on the job, you ain't looking stupid. It ain't gonna take me that much longer to train you. You got to be coming over here for that. I told him that. These times, I told him, you talking with Gage and them on the phone. You want to talk to all these niggas, you got to spend that time talking to me. Right. I can't do it. Don't want to do it. Little brother ain't important enough to talk about planning this thing on the computer. That's gonna be the discussion. Can't talk about. Don't want to come learn about this electrical trade.
I learned from my brother. I used to watch him do his electrical work. I ain't calling him back when I was coming up. He showed me what wires to put together, what wires not to touch together.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's important information. What wires not to put together. And exactly. So